Holmes's, well, home, I guess. You know, I might go take off this top hat. You know, I don't feel like it's working as well as it should do. Might go back and wear our usual casual, more casual get up. You know, that one. Exit, and then let's put the doors, the deer stalk. Whoa, the deer stalker back on. There we go. There we go. Bit more classic Holmes there. So what are we doing? Well, we are. There's been a murder at the.
Who chased his own tail again? I should walk with you more often.
Sorry, we have to go and talk to Toby. So there was a murder at the bowling green. It's kind of a weird one so far, but we have to go and investigate the body of the victim at Scotland Yard. So let's head over there right now. I keep forgetting that that door doesn't activate the thing. There we go. Might as well just fast travel. I mean, what's the point of like walking in the street? I like some of the walking around bits, but so far I'm not gonna lie, I'm not quite taken with it, you know.
Thank you for coming so quickly,
Okay.
Watson. Lestrade already has the victim's body in the autopsy room.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
always ready to help anytime, Holmes.
Okay, Watson, you sucker.
They will find the thief.
Look at this guy with his like knee up and cigarette in his hand. He's the coolest guy around, isn't he? Scotland Yard's exactly the same. Oh, they've actually got the calendar. Okay, right, so we've got the watch.
Swiss, 1855.
Okay.
An ordinary pencil. Money was left inside the wallet.
Yeah, so it wasn't a robbery. Yeah, we've seen all this.
Oh, Zacharias had already translated some symbols. This spear came from the statue on the pedestal.
Oh, that's the blood, yeah. Then,
The Mayan calendar. Here's a chance to have a closer look.
okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh,
Interesting. What are the symbols here? I'll need to redraw them.
as luck
I
would
could
have
use
it.
this dictionary to translate the calendar's glyphs.
Yeah, I thought so.
They are the symbols that were drawn on the Mayan calendar.
Okay,
The papers from Zacharias' folder. They can help us to translate the Mayan message.
okay, let's do it. What have we got there? We've got the first one, that looks like a Pokemon, the first one. In actual fact, they all look like Pokemon, don't they? I forgot, but it looks like one that's slightly scared. There we go, cursed week. Cursed. I can say cursed. And then we have one which looks a little bit phallic, not gonna lie. I reckon it's cursed anyone. This one looks a bit like a tongue. That one. This one's like a hand. This one, I don't even know what the hell that looks like. No, not that one. It's got like a mesh. Not that one either. That one. This one looks like a foot. Looks like the underside of a foot. Ah. No idea what this is. Okay. Where are we? This looks like obviously. Okay. This one's an eyeball of some sort. This one is a very weird looking face. This one's like a guy with like some, like their hair done in a weird way.
I don't think so. I should pay more attention to details.
Okay, cursed to be anyone, to disturb illuminated temple, to meet death. God, to descend, statue every god.
No, I think I've missed something here.
I was gonna skip this, yeah,
Cursed
without.
will be anyone who disturbs the sacred temple. They will meet their death by the risen statue. Only the chosen will have mercy.
Oh, okay, fine.
It's not
I can
only
really
a
be bothered, it was trial and error.
Zacharias Greystoke, a member of the club, was killed as the curse decreed.
Okay, get in there, no. Okay. Okay. Oh, we got our first little thing here. I mean, it's got to be somebody. Statues don't, even in the world of Sherlock Holmes, surely that statue did not come to life. Okay, now we've got to go to the morgue. I like the way it's all in the same place, actually. That's cool. Although, I still don't know why they changed Watson and Holmes. There, anyway. Okay. Bloody hell. Lost an eye as well.
Red eye. It looks like a serious infection.
It was a powerful throw. The spear pierced right through the body.
Okay.
The coroner mentions in his report some specific cardiac and digestive system damage. Traces of alcohol were found in the stomach. Apparently Zacharias had been drinking before his death.
Oh. God, what the hell happened to this guy?
These scars are old. This is where the spear entered the body. The murderer aimed for the heart. The weapon must have been thrown by a strong and skilled person. It's possible that the link between Zacharias and the curse is at the archaeological club. I'll need a search warrant.
Okay. Guess that's it then. Suppose there's anything else in here, is there really? Which is fine. We need a search warrant. How do we get one of those? I guess we're going to speak to Lestrade in his office actually, which I think is over here. Or not. Oh no, it is. Oh, hello, Lestrade. Lestrade, don't do it, buddy. Oh god, I thought he was going to commit suicide.
Aren't you supposed to be investigating those cases of yours instead of bothering me?
Good day to you too, Inspector. I have a small favour to ask of you, a search warrant to investigate the murder at the club.
No, no, and no.
Oh, come on. We get to investigate Lestrade. Back under eyes, lack of sleep. Yep. Red stain. Looks like wine to be fair, doesn't it? Like blood. That's been, oh, he's hungover. Cleaning his gun, in good mood. Woman's handwriting letter from Robin family. Perfumed expensive woman's handkerchief. Yes, I knew that was right. Lestrade is exhausted. He didn't sleep well last night. He's been drinking wine. Now he has a headache. Cleaning his guns just he is in a good mood. He keeps a lady perfumed handkerchief as memento. Mrs. Robin, the wife. God. Of a British councilman might be connected with Lestrade's British
Since I'm
condition.
without the warrant, I should find something else to do. By the way, do you know if Sir Robin is currently in town?
I have no idea. And why on earth should you even think that I might know that?
Well, I believe I may have solved a case about, let's say, a salacious inspector.
No, it's not what you think. Nothing dishonourable happened. Go on then.
Oh,
Take your
really?
warrant.
So he refused to give you the search warrant?
Oh no, I've got it. I won't need you for a while now, Watson. I'll see you later.
Yeah, sod off, Watson. Let's go. Can't get in there. Looks like we got ourselves a search warrant. Oh. Oh, okay. Back to the club, I guess. Have a look around there. See, I don't mind this game. Look, we're actually outside Scotland Yard. That's cool. Yeah, I don't mind the game, but I just feel like the other Sherlock Holmes would have done that in a much cleverer way. If you know what I mean. I feel like that's, yeah. But never mind. You gotta forget about him. We gotta move on. This is a new Sherlock, you know. This is the new one. Howdy, fellows. Yeah, you know, you gotta forget about the past. You gotta move on. He's gone. All the good times are just memories. You gotta move on
Sir
to this
Charles,
new
I have a search
Sherlock.
warrant. I would like to take a look inside the clubhouse. I see. Here's the key, but I do protest.
Test all you want, in numpty. We're still going inside.
I heard that Zacharias was killed by the statue spear.
Why won't the police say anything?
Alright, fellows. Just going into your secret little clubhouse. And what have we got here? Oh, bloody hell, look at this place. I've got like a line down the middle of my monitor, which I think is from the game. I hope it doesn't come out in the recording.
Zacharias Greystone. I wonder who this man is.
And that is
Sir
the,
Charles Yellow, the director of the club.
okay. So there's a mysterious man there. It's a stocked up looking bar. What's this say? Dear Sir Charles, please be advised that we have successfully transferred a new tranche to your club's account. However, the payment period has been reduced to 1 month, and the sum of credit to £1,000 due to previous overdue amounts. If you should review your account, you should contact the bank manager directly, Mr. Black, bookkeeper for Lloyd's Bank. Oh, I'm with Lloyd's Bank. March 1881, James Ness's son, jewellers, Sir Charles Yellingham. We acknowledge receipt of your item, namely 458 grams of solid gold from a part gold Guatemalan statue. We agree to purchase this item. Monies will be paid within 48 hours from receipt of this letter. Although this transaction is entirely legal, we do assure you that it will remain confidential. Interesting. The 50th birthday of Lord Stevenson.
The 50th birthday of Lord Stevenson. Charles Yellingham has a large family.
Okay.
Ah, Sir Charles was once a captain in the guard.
Oh, hello. Oh, what have we got here? Mr. Olivier, the company director of Royal Parties, to organise the award ceremony for a bowling club's most recent competition. To the estimation of requirements for guest night, 20 cases of champagne, dinner for 40 reserved from the restaurant, a local musical ensemble to provide entertainment, 30 flower arrangements for table decorations, invitation cards for guests. I know it's be quite expensive. Please do allow me a period of grace to settle the payment. As I recall, it's generous to grant on the previous occasion, thanking you in advance. Okay. Money troubles by the looks of it. To Sir Charles Yellingham from Brittany Lovelace, Chief Accountant at Lloyd's Bank. Dear Sir Charles, record show you are once again late. This is the 4th time we pay any credit you have with our house. Any delay payment results in a fine of £7.10. It's quite a lot of money back in those days. After studying your proposal, we agreed to seize in part of your club's collection in payment of the credit, which will be sold in private auction. All raised monies will be reserved against your credit account.
Interesting. It appears that the club is unable to pay its debts to the bank.
as I said here in front of everyone, you cannot give away this calendar. I want to study it. We have to discuss this map before the awards ceremony. I have already worn the other one of this. The other one.
Message to Sir Charles from Zacharias Greystoke, the victim.
Okay, that's all searched up, I guess. So yeah, it seems like Yellingham was up to no good, I think, so far. It might be just a bit obvious right now.
The late Mr. Bromsby's collection. The late Mr. Blinkhorn's collection.
Alright.
The late Mr. Smith's collection. The late Mr. Sutherland's collection. The late Mr. Roberts' collection.
There's a big old globe.
This metal globe is very impressive.
Very impressive. Oh, hello.
Some bits are missing. Some bits are missing.
Interesting. Where would we find those bits, I wonder? Oh,
It appears that it's a part of a gold statue from Guatemala. Solid gold. It's worth a fortune.
whoa.
This piece has been cleanly and intentionally cut.
Interesting. So you had to sell
These
some.
antiques look quite valuable. These
Zacharias
trunks have just
Greystokes.
arrived. They're from Zacharias Greystoke's antique collection. Interesting. The men who own these collections are all dead.
Interesting. So now they belong to the club, right? I get it. Beginning to see what happened now. It's Egyptian. I wonder where we'd find those parts of the map. Get through there. Oh, there's...
Guatemala, 1881. I don't think this is a bowls tournament.
empty space.
The photograph appears to have been faked or damaged. I'll take it.
We'll just take it, no problem. They won't mind. There's a picture of Her Majesty Queen Victoria there. Okay, is that, yeah, that's the club searched. Okay. I guess we've got to go and talk to, what's his face? Oh, no, actually, let's go and do this photograph first. Let's go do that first. Might open up some extra dialogue. So I think definitely the owner of the club is he's dodgy as heck, isn't he? He appears to be in debt. I think he's killing off the people so that he can sell off their goods and stuff. And yeah, this seems pretty obvious to me. That's what's happening. So I guess it's just about proving it now. Of course, it could all be a red herring. Sometimes it does do things like that, but I guess we'll see. Okay.
It appears that part has been painted over. I need to find out what's underneath.
Okay.
I need a pipette.
No, right, bloody pipette. Blub, blub. I don't think it would make that sound.
Let's
would it?
gently remove the paint with a soft cloth.
Oh, hello. Who's this fellow then? Get the edges. Don't like leaving anything undone. It's frustrating. I can't get it all.
Aha. There's another person in the photograph.
And what
Is
the
there
pray tell,
anything
or
I can
who
do to
are
help?
they?
Look here. There's a person with a swollen eye who was concealed within this photograph. A dispute of some kind, do you think, Watson?
Possibly. but it appears to me a characteristic symptom of a rare tropical disease that is found in South and Central America.
South America. Brilliant, Watson.
Happy to help.
That's where Guatemala is.
Well, there is a chance he survived.
I shall ask Sir Charles, but who knows what he'll say.
I have an idea. There is only one hospital for such illness. The Hospital for Tropical Diseases. I have friends who work there.
Oh, yes?
Well,
Oh,
the
yes.
chances are slim, but I'll pay them a visit. If he's in London, they would have seen him.
Okay. Okay. What are we doing? Just waiting for you, Watson, or what? Can we go to this place now? Okay. Okay, I guess we've got to go back and talk to the guy. Right. Oh, sorry. Let's go to the club, as 50 Cent would say. Going down to the club. I think he went to a very different club, though, to the one we're going to. It's a weird thing, like, perhaps people from different countries don't really know, but, like, clubs like this kind of do still exist. These very kind of, like, secretive, like, you know, clubs of the rich. You know, there's still, like, I don't know if there's still golf clubs. Up until very recently, there were still golf clubs in the UK which didn't allow women. Unbelievably. Okay.
Sir Charles, you informed me that you didn't know why Mr. Greystoke was here at such a time.
That's correct. I have no idea.
Shit.
What's this supposed to mean?
Never mind.
Whoops.
You have a fine collection at your club, with one disturbing thing in common.
All the items are from our club members.
Post-mortem donation, yeah.
But only from deceased members, including Mr. Greystoke.
Oh, yes. But it is a rule of the club that all our members undertake to donate their personal collections to us in the event of their death.
I found this photograph on your wall. You're in it, but do you know who these men are? Particularly the gentleman with the swollen eye.
Oh, him. That's poor Mr. Albiot. He died from fever during an expedition to Guatemala 14 years ago. We were searching a Mayan Quiche temple, but everything went wrong. We were unable to enter the temple and the expedition ended in disaster. I'm here, and here is Zacharias. And there is Bernard Marley, another member. He's over there, near the pedestal. By the way, he's the fellow who built that terrible statue. He created it, must have been 10 years ago.
Albeit was a club member. Where is his collection?
Well, the devil if I know. We never did locate it.
So I think I screwed up a clue there. Okay. Sir Charles desired Greystoke's death in order to obtain certification. It's true, he could sell the other collections. Doesn't really prove much. Whoops, that's the wrong button. Okay. Expedition. Mine calendar. The curse of Dukun Amanazril and his aim towards ghost is simply human interpretation of events. I agree. Oh, for fuck's sake, Philip. Pressing the wrong buttons. Okay. As Charles at the time an opportunity to be prepared for his next victim's visit. Charles is aware of the curse, yet the perfect opportunity is Charles unaware of the existence of the curse. Opportunity doesn't make him a murderer. I think it does. Okay. Is Charles guilty? Well, we don't know that yet. Hang on. Okay. Still got some investigating to do. I think he's guilty, but got
Mr. Bernard Marley, I presume. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I have to ask you about an expedition to Guatemala.
Shh, not here. It's too dangerous. I'll give you my card. Visit me there where we can talk.
Okay. Too dangerous, you say? Interesting. 8 Grub Street, London. Gotcha. Okay. How do we learn more about Bernard Marley? I guess we just go Grub Street. Let's go. Grub Street, that's a nice name for a street, isn't it? Nothing bad's gonna happen there, I'm sure. Down old Grub Street. I'm not sure there is a Grub Street still in London. I'm actually gonna just look this up weirdly. I'm just gonna look on my phone, I'm just gonna look this up on Google Maps. I'm just intrigued to know if there is a Grub Street. Cancel. Okay. Grub Street. Doesn't look, there's one. Oh no, hang on. There's a place called Grub Street Limited, which appears to be a business in London. But other than that, does not appear to be a Grub Street. So, lied to me. What was the number on the card? 8. 2. Okay. 4. It's gonna be that 6, isn't it? There we go. Oh, this is not Grub Street. Oh, what the blazes.
Excuse me, where is Grub Street?
I'm not entirely sure, but I think it's the street going up the hill, not far from here.
Yeah, well, you're bloody useful, aren't you?
Gumble's Road.
What's this one?
Possum Street.
I don't think these are real streets in London, guys. I hate to break it to you.
Excuse me, where is Grub Street?
I don't know.
You're bloody useful, aren't you? It's not Grub Street. Right. Grub Street, we got it. So that's 1, that's 2. Oh, I did say it was the one on the hill, to be fair. 6. And now we have 8. But just barge away, no problem there.
A drawing of Takunu Man.
Whoa.
This mechanism is quite modern. All the gears are of good quality. Strange to find it in a foundry.
What's he do, like melt it down, I guess?
No oxidation. This metal arm has never been outside. It's not part of the bowling club statue.
Okay. Who's this?
Hello there, my man. Is your boss in?
Ah, he's in his office. It's the door near the female statue in the corner of the workshop.
Okay, thanks a lot, buddy. What's
Fresh
this going on
structure.
here?
There were 2 large boxes.
But where are those large boxes now?
Something large and heavy was dragged here. 2 large boxes which were inside the warehouse. They were taken to Bernard Marley's office. It's probable that the missing crates contained pieces of Takunu Man's statue.
Okay.
Apparently, Marley has built multiple statues of Takunu Man.
Interesting. I reckon he's dead.
Mr. Holmes,
Oh no, he's not
you
dead.
must forgive my escape at the club. It wasn't a safe place to talk.
And it's safer here.
Yes, better here. Not my office. I have secured my foundry, you know.
Huh, reassuring.
Okay.
Did you
Oh
know
shit.
Zacharias
I pressed the
Greystoke
wrong
was-
button.
Yes, he was a brave friend. Such good karma.
until yesterday.
Right, sorry. Okay. Dirty collar, negligent. Okay. Oh, amulets, protective charms. Okay, this guy's one of those people who believes in this type of stuff. Leather patches, leans frequently on desk. What's this? Greasy hands, smell of oil. Required for close work. Myopic, I think required for close work. Oh. Works with the rough objects. Yes, awesome. Cool, okay. Bernard Marley is not yet 45 years of age. He is the founding director and member of the Archaeological Club. He is negligent and most likely lives alone. Bernard is a superstitious man, as indicated by the many amulets upon his person. It's clear he spends a great deal of time seated at his office desk and working with sharp items and mechanical oil. His work requires concentration. He requires spectacles for closer work.
Do you recognize the unwell man in this photograph?
By Jove, albeit. Yes, that's him. The poor fellow met his end in Guatemala. He was struck down by a terrible disease.
You were friends?
Not really, but he was an active member and a courageous man. Too courageous. You can't fight against the PJ gods.
And what of the expedition? You were seeking a Mayan temple?
Yes, the Temple of Tekun Uman. Another one of Charles's stupid ideas. We found it, but there was some kind of strange force that prevented us from entering. An evil aura. It was Tekun Uman's emanation. We could all feel it. Albeit its disease worsened suddenly, there was nothing we could do. And now, with Zacharias' death, the curse has reawakened.
After 14 years?
Prophecies are timeless. Even in the beyond, there is no escape.
Interesting.
Did Zacharias believe in the prophecy?
It is not a matter of belief, don't you understand? Zacharias was convinced that we could stop the curse by studying the calendar. What insanity! He sent me a message. He wanted us to visit the club and try to convince Charles to remove the calendar from the awards ceremony.
But you didn't go.
I knew Charles would refuse. Anyway, studying the calendar wouldn't help. Tekun Uman is far too powerful.
What's your opinion on Tekun Uman's statue having disappeared?
I don't know, but I have nothing to do with it. Nothing.
Okay. Recreate the statue, though.
But in fact, you do. You made the statue.
That's true. But it was 10 years ago. You can't blame me for that.
Don't you think so? After all, it is the statue that is responsible for killing.
No, it's Tekun Uman. But who could imagine that a simple statue replica would be chosen by Tekun Uman? Nobody.
Your relationship with Charles Yellingham is...
Not friendly. Well, it is reciprocal. You know, most of his expeditions are failures because he is too focused on his hypothetical career to be in politics.
He has political ambition.
That would be an understatement. He has ambitions for the House of Lords, and the club is his means of achieving this.
Okay.
It's also the reason for his disastrous management. But he still succeeds in finding money. I wonder how. I have to leave you now. I've got paperwork to do. And we've spoken too much. He could hear us. Tekun Uman. Well, goodbye then.
Marley is hiding something inside his office. I'll have to visit it, but at night, and with Watson.
Okay. What we got? Didn't enter. Okay. Okay. Break into his office at night with, Watson.
Sorry, I'm too busy to chat.
Okay. Okay. lady, I guess. See if we can find what's in there and initiate this break-in. So far, we just kind of keep breaking into places. I don't know if you noticed that. Seems to be a hallmark of Holmes and what he's about, I guess. Okay. Ah. Bloody hell, what's this?
Caitlin's at Miss Alice's playing the piano. She disobeyed me.
Well, Holmes, I was inspired to... Oh, look here. The postman has made a mistake. He's delivered a letter addressed to Miss Alice.
Oh, he mistook 221B for 221C. Give it to me,
Oh,
Watson.
Just, so what was that, Watson?
What are you going to do with it, Holmes?
I'm going to read it. That's what I'm going to bloody do.
I can't
Oh,
help
yeah.
myself. I must open this letter. I need to turn on the gas burner first.
Okay. Oh. Oh, put that on the gas burner, I guess. Oh, can we have to steam it, yeah. Okay. We use the knife to gently just pry it open. Don't ask me how I know how to do this, guys, okay? Alice, so you finally did it. You moved and settled yourself next to him. You're a bold one. He will fascinate you, but be cautious of him all the same. I'm waiting to tell you that I found your father's boat. It's quite damaged, but still afloat. You can use it if you wish. You must know that your father was like a brother to me. If there's anything in any way that we can do to help you, please let me know. Anything. Whatever the risk it may
Miss
involve.
Alice planned to live here because of me. I need to have a talk with her as soon as possible.
Okay.
Let's reseal it, as if it was never opened. I need something to apply the glue.
Okay. How about a little brush?
That's it.
No one will ever know.
Kate. I'm going to take some air on the balcony for a few minutes.
Oh,
I need to
okay.
speak with Miss Alice first. She's on the balcony. I need to speak with Miss Alice first. She's on the balcony.
Oh, what bloody balcony?
I need to speak with
okay,
Miss Alice
fine.
first.
Jesus Christ.
She's on the balcony.
She's on the balcony, I know, I hear you. Oh, Jesus Christ, what's going on in this room? Watson will be devastated. Bloody balcony. Ah!
How about telling me why you came here in the first place?
Mr. Holmes, why do you ask? I hardly think that I'm accountable to you.
Since you extended an invitation to my daughter against my wishes, I believe that you are.
So said the father, cloaked in all his severity. My word, you almost frightened me.
You won't say that. Very well. Ask Caitlin to come home now.
Oh, poor child, let her play. Such insouciance. So useful for covering up disturbing secrets. And since you intend to hide the truth from her,
What?
we all have our secrets.
You...
But don't worry, Mr. Holmes. Caitlin is a sensitive child, and I like her enormously.
Alice, come back in. I can do it. See? You're wonderful.
I like to think that the feeling is mutual. We wouldn't want her to know of your secrets, or for her to be unhappy. I have to go inside now.
Silent in shock. Well. How very interesting. Okay, well, I guess next time we can go undercover.
Holmes, I entirely forgot. There's a man corresponding to the
okay.
photograph who is a regular visitor at the Hospital for Tropical Diseases. His name is James Byron.
Are you sure? That's fantastic.
That's
And we can
fantastic.
visit him. But you should disguise yourself first. I'll introduce you as my colleague.
Wow, okay, so we've got a couple of things to do next time, to be fair. So I will leave this till next time, guys, but thank you for watching. As always, it's been my pleasure. I'll catch you, well, next time.